sunny Norfolk, Massachusetts. Welcome to Keeping It Positive. I'm William Nineveh,
And I'm Patrick Quinn, and we are
the Big Boss Men. Today, I'm real excited to have my partner Gary Quinn on the show. What do you think, Patrick?
It's going to be great. I just want to jump right into it and we want to hear about what it was like to play with Bo Schembechler, who was a legend of a football coach.
Schembechler, you lunkhead.
Whatever, I can't pronounce it.
Well, coming out of BC High and being in the Hall of Fame at BC High, and then moving on to play Division I ball at Michigan, Gary.
Playing
That
in the
must have
Rose
been what an
Bowls, all that
experience, huh?
Yeah, it was a challenging 4 years, and it was a lot of fun, and I owe a lot to it.
I've got a couple of boys playing high school football and playing local football here at KP, and they've been to the Super Bowl a few times here at Gillette. But
Yeah, I've been to a couple of the games.
yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
But nothing like this guy's career. It was unbelievable playing.
You played at Michigan, right?
I
What
did.
what's the capacity at that stadium? It's like 100,000 people, isn't it?
It officially it seats 112, I believe, and the largest crowd's been 115,000.
Which is wow.
That's
That's bigger than
crazy.
NFL stadiums.
Yeah.
Right?
Unbelievable.
Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like playing for Bo, the guy who's a legend, in some of your first experiences of coming from the East Coast and stepping into that world?
The first meeting we had with Bo as freshmen, it was just a freshman class. He called us all together, and he basically welcomed us to the school and to the team, and he said, Americans, you're all scholastics. You're from the East Coast, the West Coast, the North and the South. You're Jews, you're Gentiles, you're blacks, you're whites. Doesn't matter. I'm going to treat you all the same, like dogs.
That's a good story. Oh wow,
I'm glad we saved that for this.
Yeah. That was really good.
That's pretty wild. That's your first, like having that as the first conversation. That must have been kind of a shock, right? Like,
The next 3 weeks of football camp were a shock.
because like you said, the caliber of guys that you were playing with were. I mean, how many guys went pro out of your
The real big difference wasn't the size or how strong the people was. It's how quick and fast everyone was. That's what really caught my attention, is how really quick people were. It took to the speed.
which is pretty wild. Now, like me and Bill, I grew up in this business. Bill jumped into it at a young age.
Pretty much this is what I've done my whole life, and
So what was that like for you after being in the banking world for so many years? And
Well,
so going from Michigan
right.
into your career as a banker, how'd you wind up here with us?
my father always told me that if I didn't get a college degree, I'd be digging ditches in my 40s, and I have 3 college degrees. I'm in my 60s, and I dig ditches for a living.
Now that's
That's a good
that's a
line.
pretty good line. That's good.
But my family, cousins were in this business, and I actually got laid off when the financial company I was working for got bought by another bank, and I decided at that time I was going to do something different. The banking world had changed, and I kind of plateaued on where I was, and liked this business, got an opportunity to go into it, started my own company, and I met Bill about 17 years ago, and we've been partners ever since, and it's worked out great.
So this is a little bit different than banking.
Yeah, a lot different.
Well, listen, we really appreciate you coming out and coming on with us. We're gonna have to do this again with you and sit down and talk a little more in depth about some of these
They
experiences.
got some funny other stories
Yeah,
down the road.
Those were
Sounds
really
good.
good. So
Okay.
until next time, guys.
Thank you.